Sawasdee krap, I'm Stuart Jay Raj, and welcome to the prep video for our Tuning into Thai Tones ThaiBites live webinar, which is going to happen on Saturday, the 16th of May between 5 and 6 p.m. Bangkok time, UTC +7. Now, you should have a sheet sent out to you already or downloaded, and you'll also be able to see them in the notes to this video if you're looking at it on YouTube, so you can see them together. But basically, the whole idea about this preparation is to be setting yourself a framework, both in understanding the principles of tones, where tones are from, and also starting to set pegs in your muscles, in your mouth, and in your subconscious so that we can come and work together with them during the webinar. So the first thing I'd like you to do, you can see a link there. It's a tones video that I put up a couple of years back, and a lot of people have used that in the past, but this will give you a good patom nitet, a good introduction to what we will be covering, but we will actually be going a lot more into the Thai tones. This is in tones in general. It touches on Thai too. Activity number 2, what I'd like you to do is to go and find a Thai, any Thai, and just pick a few words in Thai, and you maybe write them out and get them to say them, but then say, what tone was that? And watch what they do. How long do they take to respond? Do they count something? What's the reaction that they have to that? Can they tell you exactly what tone it is? Do they know what the tones are? Do they recite anything to try and remember what it actually is? And that's really interesting, because what we'll be trying to do is create a much more Thai feeling and a Thai experience in relation to tones, rather than a foreigner, the way a foreigner might learn or look at tones in Thai. Number 3, I would like you to start to go through the Thai numbers. Now, I've got them down there, and the Thai tones in IPA as well. I've got the Thai words there and the tone names written there. So I would like you to go through that sheet and with colored bows start to group, tie the common tone, the similar or like tones together. So you start to realize which number is which number, and you're pegging those together. So I'll say them now. The numbers in Thai from 0 to 10. Soon, rising. 1 low, 2 rising, 3 rising, 4 low, 5 falling, 6 low, 7 low, 8 low, 9 falling, 10 low. Now I'll say these together without any break. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Now that might seem like a pretty simple exercise even to people who have learned Thai for even a few months, thinking, oh, the numbers again? But actually it's really powerful, because many people, they learn the numbers, but they start getting these sound paradigms. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 4. The actual tones from Thai get thrown out the window because these sound paradigms are superimposed. So I want you to be able to say the Thai numbers, if you can, with those rhythm, those tone patterns, the Thai tones nailed into them. And I'll be showing you some tricks how to do that, but if you can do it beforehand, fantastic. And if you can just practice and practice and get it until you get 100% hit rate, these are going to be your tone pegs in Thai. And activity 4, I've just included a diagram there with the actual tone contours there, so you can see them. And one thing to notice, we've got the high tone, so ma. Notice that the high tone is high and gets higher. Ma. Falling tone going down, starting high, getting low. Ma. The rising tone going down low and rising up. Ma. Common tone, and ma, the low tone. So go through that chart, use them as a block. You've got everything you need to be able to prepare you for this webinar on Saturday, the 16th of May, on tuning into Thai tones, and we're going to get on top of your tones once and for all. I'm Stuart Jay Raj, and I'll see you on Saturday the 16th, 5 to 6 p.m. Be there. Sawasdee krap.